Once again, I believe this is day 13 of this whole experiment thing. My life alone. Ceti Alpha 5. Now, anybody who knows the reference wins. That's probably why I keep picking these names, these references in the first place, so that you can win, obviously. Anyways, whoops. Apparently I'm sleeping. Perhaps I should check to make sure that it's really daylight. Probably signed off with the expectation I would sleep, but then I stopped. Alright, so day is here. Day 13. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So, now what? I think we should be clever. Oh man, I'm still getting jitteriness. Jittery, jittery, jittery. Let's make some stairs. Let us make some stairs. And begin a process wherein we seek caves. No laws against that. Better not be, anyways. That worked out perfectly. Very cool. The problem with two unit wide anythings, including stairs, is the tendency to be tendant. Oops. Oh, placing light sources is kind of annoying under those circumstances. Because, I like my symmetry, and yet I am prevented from doing symmetrical things unless I expend 2. And that gets expensive after a while, but, more or less like this. And isn't it great that we don't have to worry about that coal catching on fire? Not the best. Other than that, so I just watched this afternoon. I actually, if you allow me to whine and complain a little bit, for the first Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, somebody was trying to deliver a package to me. Well, FedEx was. And the first day I legitimately wasn't here, so they left a note on the door. And the day after, I was here. And because I was here, I wasn't expecting, to have to sign the thing on the door. I just sort of took it down, waited for the package. I didn't think that'd be a problem. Got busy doing work and stuff like that. I was at any point in the day, at most, 20 feet away from the door at any point in time, because it's a decent sized apartment, but it's still only a 1-bedroom. It's just not big. It's 4 rooms, and they're all close to the entryway. So it's just it couldn't have happened that the delivery guy knocked or hit the doorbell, and me not hear it. That is, and yet that's what happened. I did not hear the bell. Did not hear a knock. Nothing. Cat's laying here looking at me like, what are you on about now? Anyways, so I missed it. And I thought, okay, I was kind of upset at this point. But, these things happen. Actually, since I said I would, I'd like to tear this out and make it more appealing to the eye. Restore some light. Apparently I cannot do it. Well, we can do it here. Maybe I can make a hearth or something, some fire. Let's see. I'm gonna need to make some things. And So, I wasn't planning on staying home and working from home twice in 1 week, but at this point I was getting irritated, and so I stayed home again. Is that right? What the heck? I feel like that should be one more. So I stayed home again. I signed the slip on the door, and I stayed within earshot of the door all day long. And yet again, they managed to not deliver, as in they came all the way to my door, left a slip with the, big fat void across the signature thing, saying, basically indicating you can't sign it, and there would be no further attempts to deliver. So, I was here 2 consecutive days in a row while they tried to deliver and managed somehow to be completely unaware of this person at the door. And they ignored a signed slip. So at this point, I had to sign up for their stupid online service, which they wanted to charge me for. I managed to find a way not to be charged for it, but they wanted to charge me for this. But I found a way to use the service to get them to ship it to a FedEx station that was closer than the one where it was defaulting to, where it went back and they were going to hold it and I could go get it if I wanted, but it was quite far away. And I suspect at this point the whole point was to try to get me to pay a whole second delivery charge. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next one down? I don't know that for sure, but I was not pleased that 3 days in a row, 2 of which I was here, they failed to deliver, despite the fact that they came all the way to my door. Why not just leave the package? Why ignore the slip that I left and signed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So definitely 6. Why not even knock or ring the bell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I was less than thrilled about this whole experience, and as a result, I had to arrange for the opportunity to pick it up. And since it put me in the vicinity of the theater anyways, I decided, fine, I'll go see a stupid movie. And, because it was 95 degrees out, but the weather service was saying feels like 112. And it really did. I was a waterfall of sweat by the time I got to the other end of the path, which is, a 4-minute walk to the metro station. And I was just, that compounded my irritation. And yet I managed to be civil with the people who were at the place when I picked up the package after the movie. Anyways, it's the way to be. You can't. The people who were at the station probably were not the same people who were trying and failing, or not trying and thus failing to deliver the package. So I don't know. I'm just irritated as all get out. Well, whoops. That's not even the thing I thought it was. Okay. Never mind. Excuse me. However, the movie I saw, which is the original point, was R.I.P.D., which I have to give a big, fat meh to. It was okay. It was not a terrible movie. It just wasn't a good one. They were trying to be humorous, and I didn't laugh even once. I may be somewhat difficult to please, but still, where's the sun? I guess day is coming to a close, isn't it? So my new habitation here is filling out nicely. I had to clear the front porch a little bit. Maybe I'll get some apples out of this. Let's close that up. I should decide what to do with the rest of the place. But yeah, that was my experience of the day. Oh yeah, I think I had decided that I could make my own on the spot, which I obviously can. So let me... Oh, good. Apparently I need 2 more. Apparently. I suppose I could use these for something. Like, let's do something ridiculous like this. Stick some in there. I can, yeah, it's fine. That'll do. I should sort out my goods. Actually, I should have them better distributed in the first place. So we'll say organics here, inorganics here, good enough. So that was my rent for the moment. I don't care for that, but I'll fix it some other day when it's pertinent. So, shall we explore? Ooh, hey, look at that apple. Just well timed. My place. You know what this game needs? Similar to what Dwarf Fortress has. This game needs some back history. Like, what is this place? Why is it here? Even, it could be randomly generated, but there are little books or something that might describe the history of who, what was the, if it's a religious temple, what is the backstory? What's the religion? Is it really that dead out here? Oh well, I'm going to call it an episode actually because I have to watch my disk space very carefully. I'm going back to using the SSD for the initial scratch, which is the largest file, just because it's so much faster and smoother than the alternative. But it does mean I have to be very careful. So I will bid you guys a good evening. I thank you for watching, and I hope you'll come back for day 14. Have a good one.